Eloise Ansell here, intuitive healer based in the UK. And this week I want to talk about how comfort keeps us small. So, comfort keeping us small. We have an innate need as human beings for safety. Always top tip to be safe. Safety first, people. But this does limit us. So, in life, we're always trying to keep safe. And we're still wired from our cavemen and cave ladies' time, or cave people, whatever they were. Um, the moment we fell out with the group, our tribe, we would be ousted and separated from the group. We wouldn't have the safety in numbers, we wouldn't be able to hide and have the safety of the cave and the fire, etc., etc. We might have a fire, but we would be on our own. And that basically meant death. So we have an innate need as human beings to stay safe in groups. And so this means we are less likely to say what we think and more likely to people please and say what we think people want to hear in order to keep ourselves safe, because we don't want to get ostracized, or as they'd say in the UK, sent to Coventry when people aren't talking to you. Why Coventry? And answers on a postcard, and ousted from the group, because that would mean death to us. So we have this innate need for safety. And so this naturally limits who we be in the world, who we are, what we do, and how we show up. It is very scary to do things like public speaking. Well, it's scary until it's not scary. I don't mind it. I quite enjoy it. And a lot of people do. But a lot of people would rather die than do public speaking, statistically, apparently. So, so we can, not do things, not take chances, not step out of our comfort zone and do something new because it is scary and unsafe, and we don't want to be judged. Because if we get judged, guess what? People might not like us, and they might let us know, and we might be ostracized from the group or thrown out. So staying safe, staying small is so much more ease for us, but it comes with pain too. Like if I'm living a really small life but my heart's desiring to do something bigger, I take I help a lot of therapists. I get a lot of therapists booking sessions with me to help them on their therapy journey and help them build their business and get over all their blocks as therapists. And it's something I might do a little bit more on at some point in the future, because it's something I'm very passionate about. And I was very lucky when I started as a therapist. Although I hadn't really been touching bodies, I had trained as a life coach and I was used to doing one-on-one sessions. And so for me, it was just kind of shifting that into something a little bit different. I wasn't like scared of doing sessions. Obviously, it was a bit interesting those first few ones, but you get into the flow of it. I didn't have a lot of blocks that people sometimes have going into a new profession and doing something different. Even though I'd worked in IT, I kind of just, kind of enjoy doing clinic. So it was quite natural for me and I enjoyed it. Whereas I know for a lot of people and a lot of therapists starting out, they can feel very scared. They, worry that their client would know more than them, or that they don't know enough, or that the healing abilities aren't supportive, or and. You can get into mental loops forever in convincing yourself that you're not ready to do something, because we don't want to step outside of our comfort zone. And now, I don't talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. I've always spoken about expanding your comfort zone. It's like taking those little steps again and again and again until it becomes comfortable. It's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym like once a month, you're not really going to get abs. But if you do some exercise every single day and you show up and do something small, even it's like 5 squats every day, over the course of the month, your legs are going to get a little stronger. And so over the course of a year of doing that, your legs are going to get even stronger, and then it's easier to do squats, or it's easier to exercise. It's more in your nature, it's more in your space. So expanding our comfort zone and just taking that one step every single day or every week and doing that one thing, putting yourself out there, doing a public talk. People want you to succeed. People want to hear from you. Like YouTube channels, the amount of, I mean, I've kind of had my YouTube channel for, I don't know, like 12 years now. I haven't really done much with it. And every now and again, I get into a phase of doing videos. And I'm like, hey, this year, I'm just going to show up and talk every week. And if people listen, they listen. And if they don't, that's fine. Uh, uh, I don't mind if you want to judge me. I mean, you're not going to sit and watch me if you don't like me. And, if you do like me, maybe you'll come to know, like, and trust me and want to hang out more, which would be fun. But if you don't, I don't mind. Bye. I'm not going to be offended. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. And that's the same with everyone else. It's like therapists. There are certain people that I probably wouldn't go to, which might be perfect for one of my clients. But, like we all have different makeups, different energies, and different needs. And so there's a space for everybody. So there's a space for everyone on YouTube. Not everyone's going to be like this world famous YouTuber, although I live near quite a few of them. It's in the energy here in Brighton. It's a lot of YouTubers. So you never know. I see them in the co-op, it's like, or I sit next to them in a theatre, it's kind of funny. But, like I kind of hang out with them occasionally, without saying very much. But it's that, that energy of hanging out and being okay with taking that next step, getting out of our comfort zone, which is kind of makes it easier and easier. There was a time when I wasn't keen on doing public speaking, and then I started actually giving presentations, and I was like, oh, actually, yeah, I was nervous in the beginning. And yeah, if I was going to go and give a talk in front of a few thousand people, I probably would be nervous in a way, but I'd feed off that nervousness and use it to my advantage because I've learned to do that. And, not everyone's going to love you. You're going to get hate comments. It's the same with anything. If I've taught classes where there's been one person in the class who hasn't liked me. That's fine. You can't be liked by everybody. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, as I keep saying. So we need to get out there. We need to do things. We need to do something else because the pain of not doing it can be worse. Like, if I didn't speak on YouTube, yeah, my business would probably be the same. At the moment, I'm not getting that much traction on my videos, so I'm not, not making any money out of it, but I'm still enjoying it and showing up because eventually, the algorithm might pick me up for something and some people might see me and then some people might book, and that would be fun. It'd be cool to get some new students, hang out in some classes or booking some sessions or joining my group program and getting group series of sessions. It's always my favorite. Come join the Freedom Hub. And it's it's like we don't know what that ripple effect is. I always say this to therapists. You might go and help one person in your clinic and that person goes on and changes 100 people's lives because of that session you did. You don't know what that ripple effect is, and you just have to trust in yourself and trust that you're going to say the right thing. And for me, I'm guided by my intuition, so my intuition's going to guide me as to what to say, and then from there, the magic happens. Like, things happen. Then yeah, you're going to get hate comments and people aren't going to like you, and it's like, well, you just have to get over being judged. I love it when people don't like me. I love it. Just start chasing them, going hello, because it's in real life. Because it's entertaining. It entertains me. But yeah, we're not everyone's cup of tea. So like we can be in pain about doing things like public speaking, doing YouTube, getting into clinics, starting to see clients, whatever the thing is for you that you've been putting off. you will get to a point where the pain is too much to not do it. It's like exercising. If you don't do any exercise, your body is going to start to degrade at some point. You're going to start having problems. You need to move to get your lymphatic system going and keep your body in tip-top condition. Even if it's just a walk for 10 minutes every day, your body needs movement. Now, I can sit at my desk for hours, for days on end, but then I'll go and do 6 hours of dancing, or like I'll go for a long walk, or, so I might not, I'll run up and down my stairs a few times every day as well. So I kind of get a little bit of movement in, and then I go through periods where I do a lot more. So it kind of evens out, but that just works for me. My body wants time to rest, and then it wants time to kind of run around and do things, and then it wants to rest again. And it's the same with us. You can do public speaking once and then hide away, but like the gym, if you keep showing up and you keep doing it and you go every week or every day, it gets easier and easier. You get less worried about what people are going to think. You'll get more feedback about how awesome you are, and that will help support you to expand your comfort zone more and do more of it. So comfort keeps us small. We can get really comfortable in life. It's like, okay, I'm kind of content. I'm okay. I was one of my friends, she was saying, my life's pretty great at the moment. It's good. And then something happens and she gets some challenge, and it's like, well, you were kind of too comfortable. It's like the universe is like, there's something more. Go and do something else, or do something new, or have some new experience. It's like we can't stay on that kind of same level the whole way through life, because the universe and your body wants to heal and evolve and shift something. So you are going to have some obstacle come in, some challenge, something to shift you if you're not shifting yourself. So you may be comfortable, but if you get too comfy, watch out, because something may come and kick you up the arse to get out of your comfort zone. But for me, it's like doing something, scary once in a while, doing something new, doing something fun. Like, it just gets that muscle working. It's like at dancing. Quite a lot of people don't like asking people to dance with them. I'll go and ask anyone. I don't mind. And if they turn me down, I don't really care. There's always someone else to go and ask. I don't take it personally. Sometimes they just need the toilet or something. That's not always about me. But, those people that don't ask don't ever ask. So they never get over that thing. And then every day, every time they show up dancing, they're stuck with that, oh, I don't want to ask anyone. And then that becomes their identity. They feel into that all the time, and it's really hard to get over it. The only way to get over it is to start asking. So yeah, whatever your thing is that's blocking you and stopping you, is the pain of regret going to outweigh the pain of the discipline of getting over it? It can be painful to stay small as much as painful to grow. And we need to weigh up what we want in life. When you get to your deathbed, how do you want your life to have been? It's quite often the best way to kick ourselves up the arse and get moving. So I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions or comments, put them below, and I hope to see you at some point soon. Bye.